Assalamualaikum and greetings. Today I will present a brief review of the book titled Inclusive Dualism, Labor-Intensive Development, Decent Work and Surplus Labor in Southern Africa, written by Nicholas Natras and Jeremy Sekins, published in 2019. This book is highly relevant in understanding the link between modernization theory and the issue of surplus labor, especially in the context of developing countries like those in Southern Africa. This book challenges traditional development economics that tends to dismiss labor-intensive sector as non-modern. Natras and Sekins introduced the concept of inclusive dualism, a development approach that accepts the coexistence of two sectors, modern and traditional, but emphasizes integrating labor-intensive sectors into the national economy as a path toward inclusive development. Modernization theory often treats surplus labor in the traditional sector as a sign of underdevelopment. However, the authors argue that surplus labor is not a problem, but a potential resource provided there are development strategies that utilize this labor through sectors like commercial, agriculture, and light manufacturing. In other words, the book critiques the modernization logic that overemphasizes industrialization and urbanization without considering the fate of rural and semi-skilled labor. This book offers valuable lessons to developing countries, including Malaysia, that development does not necessarily have to rely solely on high-tech industries. Instead, policies that support labor-intensive sectors, such as the growth of small and medium enterprise SMEs or investment in rural infrastructure, can create broader and more inclusive employment opportunities. This aligns with the need to address surplus labor in a dignified manner, in line with the goal of promoting decent work. In conclusion, inclusive dualism provides a fresh perspective on the relationship between economic development and surplus labor, rejecting the outdated dichotomy between the modern and the traditional. It is a valuable read for understanding labor policy challenges in the global south and for questioning the narrow assumption of modernization theory. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. So today we are diving into a book that's just not a read but also a lens for understanding measures past and present. I am Nurul Afrina and I'm really excited to share with you guys about my review of Inequality and Economic Development in Malaysia by Donald R. Snodgrass. This book has turned out to be incredibly relevant for my assignment on social transformation and inequality in the era of urbanization. And I can't wait to discuss it with you guys. Okay, so basically, Donald R. Snodgrass's 1980 book, Inequality and Economic Development in Malaysia, investigates economic inequality in Malaysia post-1969, focusing on the interplay between economic development, inequality, and ethnicity, which is a crucial issue in urbanization. The early chapters of this book are particularly helpful for my assignment. Snodgrass highlight the value of economic growth to reduce inequality and analyze how Malaysia's poorer society and the pro-growth versus pro-redistribution depict urban policy dilemmas. He also explained the ethnic dimensions of inequality through the Bargain of 1957 and the potential for social instability due to inequality. Overall, this book provides a robust historical and theoretical framework for analyzing how urbanization in Malaysia influences and potentially intensifies inequality, especially among different ethnic groups. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Haris Haikal bin Asizan and today I want to share a short review of an important book in development sociology called Social Change and Development. It was edited by D.V. Kumar and published in 2012 by Rawat Publication. This book talks about connection between social change and development, especially in developing countries. It explains how economic growth affects different parts of society like family, education, social classes, and culture. The book also explains important ideas like modernization theory, which says progress comes from industry and technology. Dependency theory, which talk about how poor countries depend on rich countries, and Marxist conflict theory, which look at conflict between social classes during developments. Besides that, This idea, the book look at how social institution and daily life change during development. It say development is not just about making more money or growing the economy, but also about changing social value, rules, and organization. The book has example from different countries to help readers understand this idea better. This book helped me a lot with my assignment on the relationship between economic development and social structure change. I recommend it to anyone who want to learn how social change happen together with economic development. Thank you.